Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Pixel and Frisket Finds. My name is Michelle and this is a new episode of Come to Work With Me, a series on my channel where we go through the vintage inventory that we have at the jewelry store where I work. If you haven't already, click subscribe. I'm uploading a new video every Sunday and I'd love to see you there again. Let's get digging. Okie dokie, here we go. We got a little stack of boxes to start off with, and let's just get right into it. Let's look at this one. It's opening this way. Okay. What do we have? We have, well, a few things. So, it's a set. So we've got earrings and a brooch. Of this set here, it's got like string art, like silver wire and string art, yellow butterflies on some leaves. What does that say? Germany. Well, those are really kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen something quite like that. That's a lot of hand making. Even the body is like a big coil of a coil. Little pearl head on him. And here's the brooch. Interesting. Okay, and then there's another set, whether it's meant to be or not, but this is one of the brooch. It's got yellow heart-shaped like tulips. Kind of, I don't know, tulips don't grow all along a stalk like that, but that one's really pretty and interesting. Germany. And then there's these earrings as well that have just like a hint of green sewn into them. And let's see, those ones are, they say W Germany, West Germany. Interesting. Okay, let's get these guys into their homes. Like that. Kind of cool. And then the other thing in there is another set like this. I've had something like this before. It's like made with reeds or grass of some sort. This one has a silver wire or like rope design wire in there as well. And this says made in Taiwan. And there are screw back earrings to go with it in there. Cool. Okay, that's what we had in our first box. Now this one looks like some tie-tack stuff. Genuine Butterfly Wings by Hoffman. And there are screwback earrings with a palm tree beach design on butterfly wing. I don't think these are going to be silver, but they're not magnetic. It feels like something that you get like on vacation, right? Like it's a touristy thing, is it? I don't know. And here is the pendant. It's supposed to be the same image, but that palm tree is not as distinct. And we're on just a silver curb chain. And that has, that says Sarah Coventry, doesn't it? Sarah Cov made in Canada. So the chain doesn't go with it. But that's a little set with the butterfly wings and on a Sarah Coventry chain anyway. Okay, another box right here. And we have a few things. Get that off to the side here. Starting out the gate with this watch pendant. Ilona 17 jewel, and that's kind of cool. It's got like this atomic kind of engraved cutout thing happening. It winds. Is it ticking? I don't think it's ticking. I don't know. I don't think it's ticking, but kind of cool. And it's on this silver chain. Looks like just a costume chain. Yeah. Okay, neat. And next out of there is this pearl sweater clip thing. Like you would, doesn't that go over on a collar, like the two buttons up at the top so that it hangs in between? Here's a little pendant with, I guess that's tiger's eye, but it really just looks like wood, doesn't it? On this yellow tone chain. Should keep the magnet nearby because there's a lot of faux chains coming up. And here's another gold tone chain. They're handy to have for other costume pendants, but here is a brooch, and I'm telling you right now, this weighs nothing. It feels like it's made of tin foil and or plastic even, you know. It's got that little needlework piece in there, which is kind of fun and adorable. I think that it's adorable. And then here's this piece, and I think that's called BC Ocean Stone. But doesn't it look like an ocean scene? Like with rocks and beach and water and sky. It's so pretty. It's a big size. I like the bezel. It's like really pretty, but it is like a low quality, right? It's costume. That looks like ocean stone, BC Ocean Stone. I think that's what it's called. I've heard it a couple of different ways from a couple of different people recently. So hopefully I can find out a bit more and share that information with you. Okay, that's everything that was in that box. Now we're going to deep dive into the silver bin that my boss brought me today because I want to see some more stuff in there, and I hope you've been enjoying it. This is now my third episode in a row filming with these silver bins, and so I don't know if you've been enjoying it or not. I hope you have. Here is an item. They have, there's two American flags, and that's a Confederate flag, right? As far as I understand. And we got like, this guy's got a drum, and this guy's, playing the flute or trumpet or something maybe. Backside. And what is that? Signing the Constitution? Is that what's happening there? Yes, that's the backside. Trying to decipher the image from the reverse. It looks a lot nicer on the inside. Very detailed. But yeah, I guess that's probably what that is. The American Constitution. What are the dates? 1776, 1976. I don't know. And out of the silver bin, I've also got, ooh, a bracelet. Look at you. Look at these guys. It is linked together ladybugs with this red cabochon body, like a Jelly Belly style, with the shell just opening up slightly all the way down. Oh, that's cute. I think that's so cute. I'm not like into, it's not like I'm into ladybugs, but this is cute. It's heavy, it is sterling, and it is adorable. There's the clasp, Mark 925. All of the rings are soldered. That's what you're looking for. And I'm assuming we're just looking at glass here, right? That's all it would be. But how adorable are you? I got butterflies and ladybugs. Awesome. Oh yeah, and butterflies. I was thinking about these guys, but there's those ones too. All right, back to that silver bin. I have a pendant, and it looks like this. I find the crosses like this often enough. I've seen multicolored ones. I've got a purple one, a garnet one, and so it's pretty common to find. It is marked 925 up here. And that green though is intense. Like that's got to be lab created something, or maybe something like diopside. I don't know enough about diopside, but I've come across it a few times looking at other green stones. online, you know, information wise, but that's really pretty. Really intense green. I like that green. Oh, I do like that green. Back to the bin. This thing. This thing. Okay, so there's like a star pattern cut out of the bottom. And I'm going to venture a guess that it is for tea. You know, you put your dry tea in here. Or is this for melting? I don't know. Whoa. I don't know. I think it's for straining something elegantly. Let's look for some marks. This says Sterling 925. It has an R. And what is that? Like a kitty cat or something? Let's get closer. Yeah, honestly, it kind of looks like a cat. But that R. Oof, I don't know. Google Lens, don't fail me now. What the heck is this? I don't know. Interesting. Anyway. Alright. Should we get another thing out of the bin? You know what? I'm going to grab a bag instead. I got a couple bags on the go, and one of them has better stuff than the other one, so I'm trying to mix it up, but... Here's a brooch. It is a bird encrusted with crystals. It looks like d'Orleans. I've had a few different birds from d'Orleans that have a very similar look. And no name. No name. Interesting. Well, it looks like it, so I'll compare to it maybe, but d'Orleans usually does a gem in the eye. Is that a gem? Yeah, look. Interesting. I don't know then. We'll see. Here is a brooch. Really nicely detailed maple leaf in gold tone. No mark on the back, but that's got a nice finish. Here's another brooch. Gold, I don't know. It's foliage of some sort. Some sort of foliage. Another brooch. And this one's got roses with a like a leafy, wreathy thing. And there's the back. Nothing too exciting. This I like. Not jewelry, not silver, is rooster and bookmark. And look at his little vintage face. It's yellowing like it. I thought at first at a glance that it was going to be bone or something, but it's plastic. But I think he's kind of old, and I think he's kind of cool. And he's still got his beak and his tongue and everything. Like, that's pretty impressive. He's lost some paint on the eye and the beak, but I think that's kind of cool, personally. Oh wait, can we get creepy with this? Yeah. Alright, here is a cameo. And it is not a nice one. I don't believe it's anything. It's plastic anyway. It's very lightweight, but it's pretty. It gives the vibe. If you're just going for the vibe, it definitely is giving it. Here is a shell pendant. This has been sliced. So you see that natural swirl going on in the middle. But I don't really like when things are mounted with these to be used as a pendant. It doesn't appeal to me. Another brooch with a piece of abalone in silver. Kind of spacey, isn't it? A bit spacey. Alright. Here is this brooch. Now that's, at first glance, you're like, wow! But you can see it's like chunks of foil or, you know, translucent or... Anyway, it's a resin. It's a resin. This is the back side. No name, but it's intact and it's pretty. Okay. What next? Let's see. Well, it looks like a pewter pendant, like a 2, Roman numeral 2, I suppose, or I don't know if it's steel. It's not that heavy feeling, but it's just on a piece of cord. Okay, here's a vintage necklace, a vintage red bead necklace. It has these little ones in between that are just sort of a cream color or beige. It's got a spring ring somewhere along the way here. Yep, there we are. But yeah, those are some cool sort of red drop style vintage beads. Here's a bracelet, and it looks like this. And believe me, at first glance you think, oh, we've got something here. Turquoise, silver, cool. But it's not. As far as I see, look at here, right here. That's your first sign, darn it, is that you can see the copper worn through right where you would expect it to wear. This little nub that sticks out further than everything. The space in here is telling as well. Again, the copper showing. And I believe this one has been tested. I don't see it though, but even on the back side here, you can see the copper showing. Yeah, so as cool as it looked, it's unfortunately not something valuable, and same with this bracelet. Maybe it doesn't look as cool, but just a costume piece, little stretch thing. Let's go back to the silver bin. Let's get something good. Well, here's in the theme of bracelets that are cool or not, here is one that is cool. I have sold one of these that had jade on it, and this one has malachite. It has 4 large cabochons of malachite and enamel paint on this bronzy gold finish. This is a Chinese export vintage bracelet, and it is gorgeous. The malachite is so interesting to me. It's interesting to see the malachite. I see a lot of these with rose quartz and amethyst and jade, and I don't know if I've seen one with malachite. I think that's stunning and very, very cool indeed. Back to the silver bin, because that was a lot more fun. Here is a pendant. Ooh, this is interesting. It's got a really ornate bail, a lot of attention to detail there, which I think is special. And this has a piece of citrine and some sort of a jasper composite, it looks like, with a little fairy who's got 2 more citrine and a little pearl at the bottom. How cute is that? See on the back, 925. That's adorable. Is fairy jewelry in? That's the second fairy I have found in this filming. All right, I'm going back to that bin, you guys. That's fun. What have I got? What's in my hand? Woo! That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big old cross. Big old cross pendant. And looking for marks. We've got it up here. It says Mexico 925 TC 154. And that is so big. Look at it, I gotta zoom back out here. Look at how large against my fingers. Very big. And relatively heavy. We had something heavier in the last one, a full ounce piece, but let's get some detail in here. I mean, it's well done. Looks good. Huh. Okay. All right, let's get one more thing out of that bin. And we have a ring. That's definitely a jasper of some type. I'm not sure which jasper. I've never seen bloodstone be so yellow. Huh. All right. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click subscribe down at the bottom. I'm uploading a new video pretty much almost every Sunday, and I'd love if you were there again. Thanks for watching.